Alright guys, my name is Sam. Welcome to the channel. Okay, today I'm going to have a very honest review or comparison between EOS and Ethereum. Now, this comparison will be based on, okay, the question is, which blockchain is currently ready for mass adoption? Okay, so I'm going to provide facts and facts that we can see and we can actually verify, right? So let's dive right into it. Now, before we go ahead, as you can see, Ethereum has been around for over 3 years, right? And EOS is barely 5 months old. So we are comparing a 3-year-old baby and a 5 months old baby, right? So let's go straight into it. Now, the first thing we have to notice or bring to, the first thing we have to know is that EOS has been going through some teething problem, which is normal for every blockchain, right? Some people talk about EOS and forget that Ethereum actually faced way more situations, and I think one of the biggest is the DAO hack, where millions of dollars were lost, right? So this is the article. You can read about it. I'll drop a link in the description. So a lot of money was lost in the EOS smart contracts, the DAO smart contract. So more than 3.6 million Ether was drained out, right? So and EOS dropped from $20 to $13. Right. So this is just to let you know that hey, terrible things have also happened to Ethereum, right? So now that we have that fact, let's go and see which of them is ready. Now, but first of all, I think we should check since this guy Ethereum has been around for a longer time and EOS has been around for shorter time, which is just 5 months versus over 3 years. So let's see how they are adopting people right now. So IDEX is this is EOS. This is DApp Radar. So as you can see, the most used DApp on Ethereum blockchain right now is IDEX, and they have 1,200 users. So fork delta is 800, 500, and total here is less than 3,000. Hope I'm correct. So this is 1,000. This is okay, about 3 to 5,000 for this top 5. All right, so let's go check EOS and see EOS is carrying people adopting new dApps and all. So as you can see, the first dApp alone is 6,000 users, right? So the next dApp is 2,000. This is 2,000. This is 1,000. This is 1,000. 1,000. This is way more than. Now remember, these are the number of users. Hope I mentioned that these are the number of users on EOS blockchain within the past 24 hours. Now the same thing for Ethereum, the same column. So this is 1,260 users within the past 24 hours. So with this mechanism, we just found out that hey, there are way more people using using EOS than Ethereum. Now the question is, hey, why are more people using EOS and Ethereum? It's very simple. Now let's one of the places to check that is blocktivity.info. I'll drop the link in the description. So right within the past 24 hours, EOS has done 3.6 transactions within the past 24 hours, and guess what? EOS is using 0.3% of its capacity to carry out these transactions. Right. So let's see Ethereum. Ethereum is doing 500,000 transactions, over 500,000 transactions within 24 hours, and Ethereum is using 100% of its capacity to do 500,000 transactions, 500,000 transactions. EOS is doing 3.6 million transactions and is barely using up to 1%. Right, so this is one of the reasons. So people are using EOS because hey, it's more efficient for building dApps and it's frictionless. As you can see, there are a lot of friction, over 75,000 transactions unconfirmed, and the blockchain is used to full capacity. EOS is barely using using up to 1% of its capacity. It's very efficient. The blockchain is not stressed. So these are facts, right? So these are facts. Now, what other reasons? The other reason why I think people prefer using EOS to Ethereum is because of this. Now, transaction per second. Now, these guys are actually writing 1,000 transactions per second, but it's not true. It's currently not true. EOS currently has clocked 3,999 transactions per second. See, the highest transaction per second on Ethereum. I heard it got up to 15. I found that, but so far on this guy on this website, they wrote 15 transactions per second. All right, so on EOS, transactions are only free, but not totally free, and I'll explain what I mean by not totally free. Ethereum, most of the transactions you have to pay. All right, so one of the reasons why they come over to EOS is because EOS is more efficient. You can do more on the blockchain, and the blockchain will not be running at full capacity. And also, EOS is free. Ethereum is not free. All right, this is EOS monitor, network monitor. So TPS. This means that the all-time high TPS, meaning the all-time high transaction of EOS, is over 3,000. That means over 3,996 rather, not 99 transactions within the past within a second. Right, that is really good. Right. So with these few points, I think we can actually agree that currently EOS is way more ready for adoption than Ethereum. All right. So now remember, I said the transactions on EOS are free, but they are not totally free. Right. So let me explain. Now, assuming you're taking a flight from US to South Africa for the South Africa US hackathon. Now, what you have to do if you were traveling on EOS blockchain, you have to let's assume this is you. All right, so you give the pilot 20 EOS, with you're staking 20 EOS. So once you give the pilot 20 EOS, now the pilot will take you over to South Africa. Once you get to South Africa, the pilot gives you back your 20 EOS. So they are free, yes, but let's assume you want to go back to, maybe you want to move from South Africa to Nigeria. All you have to do is maybe stake more, right? So the more you stake, the more you can travel. Now, you're not spending, you're staking. Those are two different things, right? So the transactions are free, yes, but the number of things you can do depends on the amount you can stake. So with these two, you can know the number of things you can do, the number of actions you can carry out on the EOS blockchain. So once you put your username here, I'll drop a link in the description. You can check, okay, on this DApp or on that DApp, okay, this account can carry 156 transactions. This can carry out transactions, 88, and these are the number of bytes that they can use. Right, so transactions are free, but the number of transactions you can do depending on the amount of EOS you have. So the question is, what if I want to do way more transactions? Now, for the users, now this is like battery, it recharges, yeah. But if you have extra questions, I don't want this video to be too long, you can come over and watch the video and read more to learn more. All right, so for now, I think, in my honest opinion, that EOS is way more ready for adoption than Ethereum, if you ask me, based on this figures I was saying.